Welcome, chess learners, to lesson 6. As I said in lesson 5, we are going to learn how to checkmate with a king and a rook. So in this position, it is white to move, and white wants to checkmate black's king. So how does white do it? Well, it's sort of like the queen. You're slowly inching into making a smaller box, but the procedure is a little bit different. Let's start. Currently, black is in this box, and in order to shrink it, we have to be a diagonal length away from the king. The rook has to be here. The rook here is making the box smaller. Therefore, the black king has to move. The black king moves here. If the black king moves king to e4, like I said in the last lesson, if you can't really shrink it because you'll get captured, you just move your king, and then you repeat the procedure. If king f3 though, we continue to shrink the box, always a diagonal length from the king. This way the box is smaller, as you can see. Now, if he plays king g3, you can continue shrinking the box. If he plays here, then you have no ability no longer to shrink the box, so you just move your king. And once he goes back, you move your king again. And once he goes back, your rook moves back, and now he's in a very slim rectangle. After this, once his king moves, you will slowly get your king up and up to make sure that the kings are lined up. Then you can deliver checkmate. For example, if his king keeps running, the rook is just making sure that the king is cut off. Your king continues moving. The king continues. The king will have to move back now. Now, if we want to play here, of course it's winning, but his king just moves away. So in this position, we play a waiting move. And in a waiting move, we move our rook. It's just waiting. You're waiting for your opponent to do something. So if he plays here, then it's going to be checkmate. And his king cannot move into any of these squares because your king guards it. And if his king moves here, then you can continue, like a knight's length away. If his king goes here, then he automatically loses too. So that is a way. His king can also move to e4, which you will repeat with e2. He will continue, and then you slowly cut him off. He will continue if he plays here. This is a moment I want to note. White can't really do anything to make the box smaller. So we play another waiting move. We just wait. We wait for what black is going to do. If he moves here, we can advance the king. If he moves here, we can continue closing in onto the box. And then we'll be able to checkmate, like at the very end, how to checkmate with a king and rook. We move here, he moves, he goes back, we make a waiting move, he can go back, but we'll cut him off again. Slowly but surely you will be able to checkmate him or get his king onto the edge. And when his king is on the edge, then you will be able to slowly deliver checkmate. If he plays king h5, you just play king here, making sure you're directly opposing. If he goes back, you can move your rook down. The reason why you want to move your rook down is in order if he moves his king here, then you can checkmate him. So he is forced to move there. And then you can continue being a knight's length from the king. And at the end of the day, you will be able to checkmate with a king and a rook. Now that you have learned how to checkmate with a king and a rook, I will see you on lesson 7.